everyone, it's Diana
And Corey.
from Linda's Electric Quilters. We want to talk today about some different ways to store your bobbins. So the first thing we're going to show you is a bobbin box. Corey, you want to show them that one?
Yeah, so the bobbin boxes have probably been around the longest. Okay, so what they are is when you get the box, you have, of course, a clear cover that's going to go on top of it. What's kind of cool about the cover is there's indentions along the side that's going to keep it from going all the way down to make it harder for you to take off. Okay, so what I normally do is when I take off my cover, I'm going to put the bobbin holder piece inside the cover. Okay, and you've got slots for all of your bobbins.
We'll do 21 bobbins.
It's going to hold 21 bobbins.
And those are M size.
Yes, yeah. So these are the M size bobbins that it's going to hold, and it's going to have 7 down, 3 across. Okay.
Yep.
And so you'll have your 21 in there. What I also like to do is if I use this bobbin box, I'll get a label maker, a piece of tape, something like that, and I'll label on top of each one of my boxes. Okay, and I've got these in my cabinet. And what they'll say is the different types of thread I'm using, so I can always keep those bobbins, corresponding to that. Because I've got 4 brands of thread, all the same color.
Yeah.
And sometimes you wind extra bobbins and you don't use them on that quilt, so I can place them back in my case with that brand of thread, and then the next time I go to use the brand of thread, I can go on my case and say, okay, I need to use this one to match up so I can use the rest of the bobbin.
Yeah, that definitely helps, because I know when we don't put them in the case, we're like, okay, these are both the same color.
Yeah, they look the same, they kind of have the same shine.
We're trying to guess which one it is.
So it's always good to, I like to label my cases, either the case or when we talk about this one in a second, I have that label so I can easily put them back where they go. Yep. For better organization.
Okay, so the other item that we carry here is called the Bobbin Saver, and you've probably seen this. So we're going to show the difference between the colors. You might go see the colors and go, oh, well, I love purple. So we're going to show you the difference between white, purple versus green, or blue or red. So for the first one we have the purple one, and as you see, it's nice. What's nice about this one is that you can wind it and it's going to hold your thread in there for you. But if you look close, you can see an M-size bobbin might distort the purple and the red and the blue just a little bit. If you're okay with it distorting and stretching out, you still can fit M-size bobbins in there. So if you're like, I really want the purple one, you can still get it. It just might distort it just a little bit like you see here.
But it is good to remember that this distortion is not hurting it.
It's not hurting it.
You're just you might think so because you have to push it out. Give me another one.
Yeah, compared to... Oh, go ahead.
Grab another one of these. So if I push, I'm putting it in here, I have to put a little bit of a push, and it's going to push out the rubber piece as well, but it's not hurting it at all.
No.
It's not made 100% for the M-size bobbins.
Correct. Okay. But it does hold it in a lot more snug than the one that is made. So the green one is made for the M-size bobbin.
Right.
So as you see here, it's perfectly round. You're not going to see any distortion, and it just goes right in. So compared to more of the snug that you saw over here, this is just going to go right in. Now it still stays in there. They're still in there good. So that's when you're looking at the colors and you're trying to decide what you're wanting. These are officially made for M-size bobbins, but you can use M-size bobbins over here, or you can get them for the L size. So if you see at the bottom, we put some L size bobbins in there, and you can go all the way around with L size bobbins as well for your sewing machine. Good storage. You can stack them on top of each other, just if you wanted to get them out of the way.
A little bit of a space saver as well.
Space saver, yeah.
So you were talking about the different sizes. So the red, the blue, and the purple are made more geared towards L-size bobbins. Correct. Now they'll work with the M-size, a little bit of distortion, but they're more geared towards the L-size bobbins.
Yep.
And then the green one is geared towards the M-size bobbins.
Correct.
That's what it's made for. Okay.
Yep. And then the bobbin boxes will also come in obviously a case like this, and like you said, it can carry 21 of the M-size bobbins. It will hold other sizes. It'll hold 42 of the L size. So if for some reason you want to use the L size for it, it will hold those too. Yeah.
So also, just like we talked about with the, you okay? Just like we talked about with the bobbin box, I have some of these and the bins behind us, and I have labels along the side of here. Also, if I have a different color for each brand of thread. Yeah. So like a different color, one of these is different. I've got one for one brand, one for another brand, one for another brand. So if you don't have, the tape or the label maker to put a label on,
just use different
you can
colors.
have different colors for different brands.
Yeah, whatever's easier. It's all preference.
Yeah.
So,
it's all about making it easier for you.
Yep. We just wanted to show you 2 of the things that we carry that can help store those bobbins away for you. Keep less messy instead of throwing them all in a bowl or something and trying to pick it up, and then you got all these threads connected together, and then it's like a big bundle mess. this will help organize it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's good to keep them in something like this, something that's not magnetized. Okay, because we've seen some people that put their bobbins in a magnetized thing, and what that's going to do is that can sometimes mess with other things because it'll magnetize the bobbins as well. So keeping them either rubber, plastic, either way you store your bobbins, it's good to do that.
Yep, it sure is. Okay, well, there you go. 2 ways that you can help store your bobbins.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the latest notifications on the videos that we're currently working on and that we've released. Also, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. A link to get to these will be up here in your upper right-hand corner. And from all of us here at Linda's Electric Quilters, we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!